So I've swapped Daisy for Ocean for the carry-on of the stop whistle training. So we should be at the stage where we can walk alongside, stop, and they will wait. Ocean's stop is a whistle rather than me saying wait. So listen out for the whistle and you'll see what we're doing. So getting her nice heel by my side. More movement. So the idea of this is that they should understand that even when they're running, they need to come to a stop. Here you go. Obviously, when they get further away, you'll be blowing this harder. Good. Once you got to that stage, you need to be able to carry on moving. Good. So she stops, I carry on. Now you notice I don't pause there at all. What you can do, if you're struggling at this, go back to walk. Good. Now do you see how I pause, but I carry on? So the pause is, yes, you're doing this right, and then you carry on. Good. Good. Now, this is where it becomes tricky, because as you notice there, I say good, she comes running in for it. You need her to understand until the end of exercise she is to stay there. So every so often you want to make sure that you swap out whether you go back to her or she comes to you for the treat. Or if you're a good throw, you can throw your treat out to her. Okay. Good. That one's a little bit slow, but I wanted to show you the treat being through. I prefer her to go a little bit faster than that. You ready? Interchange the clicker for a good there. So once you've got to that stage, you pretty much know your dog has understood the idea of stopping, even from a run, and you're still moving. So the next thing to do is get it to do it on a recall. Now the easiest way to do this is have your dog sit and wait, you go a few steps away, and then you call them in. Watch my body language as I blow the whistle, because I'm going to give her lots of help to get it right. I'm going to give her quite a long whistle. I'm going to step in and put my hand up. That idea of putting your whole body weight towards her is quite a stopped movement there. So even if she comes close, she's not going to get any closer than that because I'm going to be stopping her. And that's just giving her loads of support. That is not what you want to carry on doing, but if they need that to start with, put that in. If that doesn't work, go back to doing the running next to you for a while because they still haven't fully understood. So many stops with her now that she doesn't want to come to me because she knows she's going to stop. So that's called a sticky recall. The other thing they can do is pop, where they come forward and then they keep stopping because they're anticipating you to stop. So if they do that, you know you've done too many stops. You need to go back to doing some nice recalls as well. She knows what's about to happen because she knows we're doing stop training. Movement change. When I want her to come, I'm down, I'm opening, I'm coming at her level. When I want to stop, I'm stretching up high and and I'm moving my body weight forwards, and she has that nice hand signal as well. So everything's helping her make the distinction between the two. So where do you go from there? Well, this is where you need them to start doing it out on a walk, but it needs to be easy. What you really want them to be doing is snaffling a metre or so ahead and stick a stop in and see what happens. They'll probably turn and look at you because you've not done it before. So when they turn and look, give them that big body language signal as well, and that should really, really help them to understand that's what you want. Good. So I'm trying to artificially manipulate her being away from me. Good. Again, I'm throwing the treat out for her. Good, well done. So here, that is where you know that you're starting to get her really understanding what that stop whistle is. Now you need to take it on the road. Don't add any more distance until you've added generalisation and proved different areas, because you don't want her to start failing. If they start failing, you need to come back a level, because it's the failure of the training, not the dog.